Oh, welcome to being a member, Rennery 88. Thank you for the membership. That must have literally just happened as I decided to go live, because usually it doesn't show anything like that. That apparently reminds me that that must be off. I have to double check. There's multiple things which I think have been turned off, and there's need to be back on. Just sorting out a few things to start off with. Oh, it's this one. This is the one I was looking for. Should be correct then. Okay. Is there a... Okay. Don't know if I can replay that, but at least it should now come up. I want it to be bigger. Why is it? You've got to be so careful with these drag boxes. It's not even funny. Right, I want it to be like that. It's obvious. There we go. I'll have to sort that out at a later date. Right, so everything should be working. One thing that I forgot to check is properties, microphone. Yeah, that's coming through the right thing. So I'm gonna double check with that. Studio. Apologies, kind of always have this little weird bit at the beginning of a stream when I'm sorting things out. So yeah, I now have up to 4 members thanks to Rennery. So we've also got Night Animal, Mashed Potato Johnson, and QC Sando. Really appreciate the support. Helps me like actually do this as a bit more of a side hustle, as it were. So without further ado, we're obviously streaming our tournaments today. I'm gonna have to end my farming run early. I've already got this on like the best quality I can, but unfortunately it's still very low quality, so apologies about that. So we're gonna have to end this one like 1,000 waves early, or 1,300. Oh well, what can you do? So I also need to quickly, I need to quickly, I was thinking of, but I don't think it's actually going to bring me anything if I do a tier 14, because I really need like 580 altogether, because, well, I still need to buy this anyway, so yeah. There's no need to do it beforehand, I can do that after. So we'll just get all set up and then enter all 3 tournaments at the same time. So anyone that hasn't started the tournament, you can always try and join at the same time as me. Push, it's not tournament. Tournament, I need to get rid of that one and rework it. So we're just shy of... I'm tempted to try something. So if I reset this, it'll get me enough to go up to 161. Yes, this won't be able to go back up to 100. So It's this one, max. But I still get the defense percentage there. And I've now got a stat I can reroll. And that might help me. I'm not going to auto reroll. Oh, almost. Right, let's try this again. Tabs. We get one that I like at a high level, like a higher level. Shockwave frequency, it's not that important. I can get at least an epic of anything, and then I'll decide. I know I could make this a little bit quicker, but, you know. Want to have a quick look. I think Defense Absolute, or, you know what, I'm just going to save myself some time. Because Wall Rebuild is definitely worth having. Defense Absolute, I'll put it in. And I'll just go up to Rare for now. Oh, there we go. So then I can put this, so that at least it's giving me something potentially. And then reroll effects. Epic. Yeah, epic or better. Okay. New. Reroll effects. Legendary or better. This will basically do the rest of it. Well, there's a mythic came through, but it was knockback. Not really the one that I wanted, but I'll take it. Like, I'm not gonna scoff at full ancestral. Obviously there's technically a 201, but I haven't unlocked that yet. So new. Defense abs might actually help me out. You never know. Shatter. I don't think I have enough to get what I need, but we'll just quickly shatter some modules before we run our tournaments. And we will buy a couple of modules as well, actually. Because you never know, you might be lucky. Guess not. Right. Did that give me enough? Still very shy. But hey. Oh, I shouldn't have spent all that. 15 gems off rushing health regen, and health regen would be quite useful. Nothing else that's really close. Well, actually, yeah, no, health regen would be useful for this. Just gonna quickly double check. I'm pretty sure it's still a couple of days off, but always best to double check. Yeah, still need 2 more levels after this. No, yeah, we'll just click in here. We're putting this up for a bit, basically. That's kind of where coins are going. So I believe that is not me ready. Almost completely messed up. I haven't looked at the... I might be swapping these over depending on what we've got coming up. Yeah, no, not ready for that, but that's fine. So some people swap out. I don't really see the point of swapping out summon and fetch in that. Mine, to be fair, I think my fetch has already done everything for today. Oh no, not quite. I guess putting an ally in over fetch might give me like potentially a little bit more, but I doubt it. We'll just go for it, right? So going into the tournaments now. Let's see what is the battle condition. Actually, oh, there is fast ultimate. We'll see how it goes. I know there's thorn resistant as well, but we'll just have to see how this goes. Hopefully it will be alright. Battle, battle, battle. Battle, battle. But I didn't check them. Here we go over here. Don't click the wrong thing. actually entering all three at the same time this time. I know it took us like 10 minutes into the stream to actually get there, but we're there. Do I have... No, I don't have the option there. I'd have to go into here, then here, then here, then here. Perfect. So that, like, very early. That's good to know. Right. Need to be paying attention to the right screen. I was just checking some stats. The stream. Just tidying up my hair a little. Feel that as if you can't see me. Right. This is going to be an interesting one because we are going to have the issue of the fasts. And the fasts aren't necessarily going to be the problem, it's the when they speed up the bosses and the bosses slap into my tower. Because we've got basic ultimate, which gives us more bosses. This is a rough week for HP, I feel like. But I should be safe to check. Not yet. So I'm gonna basically clear these out. Just waiting to double check. Yeah, okay. Right, so as I was saying, I'm just gonna look through. There's only 16 of us so far. I'll give it a moment. We have only just started. $17 because I was first and everyone else was 16th. Guaranteed I'll have 30 people though, because obviously with it being 4 hours until it closes, there's plenty of time to put up to 30 people. Like a bit of a check now, it'll be up to 30 people. Let's say there's 7 hours left. Oh, there's 7 hours until you can claim. Should enjoy the whole it was saying I was first. Okay, we're up to 24 people. Zag for life. Pew Pew Pew, I feel like I recognise that name. And names not move around so much. Booknut, the 27th Oath. Right. It may be worth just waiting for it to like have everyone in the move around rather than it bouncing. Oh, this will actually help out on this. Give my damage one the increased damage per meter. Then I can focus on getting coins in. I'm just trying to think, because I am going to struggle, guaranteed, thanks to the fast ultimate. Is there any way I can really mitigate fast ultimate? hoping that'll get my enough gems to rush before the end of my run for my health regen. It may not make much of a difference. It could just be like 1 or 2 waves, but you know. I would like that extra 1 or 2 waves because that could make a difference in where I end up. Right, we should be full of 30 people now. Okay. So, any names that I realise? Recognize. Oh, God. Because there's so many people just sat at rank 1, it's going to keep Squiddy, Florida Man, Funny Robo Kid. Honestly, just stop flipping around all the people on one wave because it just doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna have to wait, aren't I? Hey AGR, how are you doing? I keep thinking I was gonna ask in the Discord server actually about using some tower music. I just put on lo-fi in the background because I know I don't have any what's the correct word? I won't get any strikes on my content from using lo-fi music. That's on the channel that I use from. I am currently chilling, honest. Obviously I'm running my 3 tournaments. I would like to look through the list of people in my tournament, but it keeps flipping everyone that's around rank 30, so I can't see if there's anyone I know. I don't think there is actually, because it's not flipping them now, finally. Dimension. I recognise Pew Pew Pew. I don't think there's anyone else I actually recognise. Not sure what the bracket's going to be like so far either. Okay, here we go. So now rush this. It's just gone down to 12, so that's not so bad. Damn, 25 to 408 trillion. That's a massive jump. Well done. As you saw, well, if you see my video that came out at 6, my econ is going the wrong way. Well, it's not going down, don't get me wrong. But I mean, if you look at my recent coins per hour, my whole coins earned is abysmal. I mean, let's just quickly have a look at my history. 47 trillion, 57 trillion, 62 trillion, 38 trillion. 62 trillion is not actually too bad, and 57. It's going back up a little bit. A little bit, not a lot. I'm just hoping my Chain Thunder and Smite has actually been enough to kind of make a difference against Fast Ultimate. On the last Spotlight coin bonus lab right now, then I'm going to work on my other Ultimate Weapon coin labs. Nice. That's great. I know that those labs are a pain, but they're definitely worth doing. Mind, to be fair, I feel like every lab you put in feels like it's the longest lab, and then you bring up a new one in and you feel like that's the longest lab. Like, I thought Shatter Shards was a long lab, but then like lab coin discount feels like it's longer. Like, I know obviously it goes up to 99, but I feel like I've had this in for months now. I feel like my health regen might actually get to max before that somehow. Doesn't make sense, but it just feels like it. Oh, I need to double check this, right? Is 1.78 the max? Because I maxed out my Chrono Field reduction and it stayed at 1.78. Which was disappointing. I expected the multiplier to go up because the gold box a new lab, but I think I gold boxed it. I'm sure 30's the end. Ultimate weapons. It's still here. Chrono Field. No, yeah, it's done. Even unhide completed just to show that it's done. moved me. Gonna feel damage reduction maxed. That's a new maxed one, and it's still decided no, I'm wrong. Yeah, so unless it's like it moves very small amounts per gold box, just because I was at 1.78 and I used gems to gold box it, and like it stayed at 1.78 and it didn't get any cheaper on any of the other ones that were still ongoing. Like, there wasn't a decrease, which you kind of expected. Just a shame. I don't know if it's just a little bugged or something because it is a new feature. Right. That would make sense actually. You don't see it progress all the time. Yeah, I do have quite a few gold box there, to be fair, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If I think about the amount that I've got gold boxed. Should probably be paying attention for when I like have to pay more attention. I wonder if in a way I'm actually better off as EHP for Fast Ultimate. Because I was thinking like Fast Ultimates are going to cause chip damage, which is going to be annoying. But on the same level, if the glass cannon doesn't manage to pop that fast, like the fast when it hits for the chip damage, that's more than just chip damage for them. That could end their run, right? In theory, I might do better. I don't know why this is such low quality, honestly. That being said, you can tell who has the intro sprints ridiculous, right? I was also thinking I might be able to slot in intro sprint as well. Because yes, I obviously want the extra health from Deathwave bonus, but also like it's not because I've not got enough health that I'm dying to lack of health regen. So sacrificing the extra health build up for a faster tournament might be worth it. Until it gets to the point where I'm dying because I'm not getting enough health, then obviously I can change it up. And can my main tower not blur? In fact, maybe. But it's a 480p. Literally made no difference. 1080p. Still blurry, isn't it? Not as bad though, actually. I think it's cleared up a little bit. No, definitely still blurry. I'm hoping for keys again today. It would be nice, but I'm doubting it with this combination of Thorn resistance. Not so bothered about armored enemies. I feel like that's not that important. How does that combine with the smite? Does that mean smite's ignored for 19 hits if smite's one of those hits? And then it can't do the full procking up because it's still technically got hit by smite. I wonder how that works, that interaction. But yeah, then we've got the basic and fast ultimate, so we've got multiple annoying ones for EHP. I'm slouching again. I need to stop slouching. Today's been a long day for me. I feel quite shattered, to be honest. So I won't do any like milestone runs after or anything like that. I'll just end the stream after I've done all 3 tournaments. I think this is the first time I've done this stream at this time, isn't it? I figured this would be like the best time to work for me on a Saturday, but not sure how it works out. I mean, I did give forewarning, to be fair. I feel like it's still another one where it's a bit of an awkward time for other like time zones. For me, it's like, well, it's 25 minutes past 8 in the evening, so it's kind of a good time for me. But I guess America, that's kind of like mid-afternoon. But then, yeah, actually, it's late morning over in Philippines and that area. So now I'm just thinking like my bigger content viewers are America and Asia. Which surprises me. I guess it's more the game followers rather than the actual like my channel being in the UK sort of thing. So if because I mean YouTube doesn't really do that anymore, does it? Like it doesn't just advertise you to local, especially when I've got well, my live streams don't have the dubbing, but my normal videos have dubbing in 22 languages. Helps grow my like watchability, I guess. I feel like this is going to be a very short tournament looking at that. Aeon Sainted Tower. Sweden as well. Nice. Thank you. Good luck with... Oh, Jesus. I look away for a moment and I've already procced my second wind. Yeah, so good luck with your tournament as well. If you've already run it, I hope you stay at the rank that you're at, if it's a good rank. Yeah, I mean, I hope everyone does well in the tournament, obviously. Except from if they're in my bracket, I want you to do badly. Nah, I feel like today's a throwaway one for me, unfortunately. It's just really rough battle conditions. Everyone's running at least. If I still get 2 keys, I'll be happy. But I'll doubt it. I haven't even had a look. The tower.lol. Can't even type. I just missed the enter key. Everything else I typed, no problem. And then I always get the wrong one. I think it's just a bracket analysis, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll bring this over just to completely cover everything up that's important. So on average, I need to get 400 waves, really. 400 waves is the target. Doesn't look like I'm going to be making it. Yeah, 15 is way better than 10 keys. There's no way I'm going to be getting up to that. I'm going to struggle to get the 2 keys. Like, I need to be getting ideally 300 waves. Looking at the fact that the fasts are chewing my health, I'm probably best off slowing down my run already. I mean, I regen my health pretty much So I guess this time it might be my actual health that's the issue rather than my regen. So I'm gonna have to stop whenever I go. I've not really looked at who, like, I don't recognize any of the names, but I've not really looked into like how well they're doing. But we've got someone that's like never catching up to them. Definitely never catching up to this guy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm absolutely screwed. Well, this one's only ever reached rank 2 at least. Yeah, no, actually, I think I do recognize. 21, tier 21, tier 20, tier 20, tier 20, tier 20, tier 20. Not actually paying attention. I think I clicked on the same person twice. Oh, there we go. So Zardos. Zardos has done way better. How are they? This is as far as I've got. I'm just having a look out of curiosity. So, I mean, I've just got knocked out. But yeah, so like the sweet spot for 20 in general, this tournament is like 400 waves, it seems. But looking at this bracket that I've got, it's going to be much higher. Like, I don't think I'm getting keys today. Yeah, no, I am going to struggle. Oh, this one's league's already done. We'll go to 2 times speed at least. Yeah, this is going to be a write-off. I've got quite a difficult bracket. This one's definitely not ending anywhere near the top. I will just... Yeah, I'll go back to my main version. I'll afford to level up. And this one's at max. GMT, really good time to join. For information, set your alarm. Next one. My wife would kill me. I set alarm for 5 a.m. to join the tournament bracket. My wife would kill me. Like, she tolerates me playing the game and streaming and that. But if I set an alarm to wake her up just to join the tournament, oh shit. Probably end up in divorce. Honestly, it's not worth it. I'll take a shitty bracket. I don't even think it's worth me rerunning this. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get any better. Because even if I tried to... Thinking, what if I like try and do a glass cannon run? But the problem with that is I don't have enough to invest into my attack enhancements. I don't have... Still have my tournament set up for that actually though. But no, I just feel like I don't have enough. Like I don't have enough for a respec. That was the other thing I was going to say. It looks like, yeah, I completely wiped out on this tournament. But the battle conditions were just awful anyway. We'll give it a moment. I do know there's at least 2 people down here, though, that are definitely going to overtake as well. Yeah, no, that 260... I'd have to be lucky to get to 260. That's actually bugged me a little bit as well, though, because there's not really anything coming up soon that I'm training for. I mean, I can take that out. That would give me a bit more points. I'm just trying to think, is there anything that I'm researching that's really going to boost my tankiness? I feel like I'm in a bit of a stagnant point right now. I've got to get my econ back, but I don't want to sacrifice my tournaments for my econ. But then tournaments like this are just complete wipe. That's the thing, I don't really have any CC that I can just pop on, unfortunately. I already have slow aura in. I have a few stones. Just with you mentioning Shy. I was thinking, what if I bought the first level of Chrono Loop? Would that be enough to get me a few extra waves? I doubt making it into a toilet would do anything. Not a level 1 toilet. I was just thinking, arguably, I could actually get up to 750. Got enough here to add in. Be a waste. Anything I can actually just scrape. Give that a little bit extra. I mean, I am tempted to just upgrade my golden combo next rather than upgrading Smite. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting CF +4 anytime soon. I'm better off investing in Smite for now anyway. At least until I get it up to 5%. Keep calling it 0.5% is best. Just so that I can get the most out of my Chrono Thunder? That's the thing. Chain Thunder. I mean, my Chain Thunder obviously isn't high enough just yet. I am tempted next... Basically, I'm tempted next tournament because I always... No. Next event, rather than getting a stone pack, getting a gem pack. Just so that I can rush a few labs. Especially with my Chain Thunder, because my Chain Thunder is getting more valuable now. Because, like, it's past that 50%, so it starts to ramp up the benefit. I am also tempted... That's another one, actually. How much does it cost? 1,000. But it's only 0.7% the first level. So I do need to get this at some point anyway for tournaments. I know Econ is damage, but I ain't a damage tower. So yes, I mean, I am working on fixing my Econ, right? There's 2... Yeah, I've got to get 3 levels more on this. Decided to do it this way. And then... Trying to think, what can I do? To be fair, I was... Right, so... I am planning on getting this, though, actually. I was about to spend, and then I realised. I feel like I'm at the point where I can start going into my golden bot. I am really tempted just to spend... I might just change my plan. It's not that much, right? So I'm going to do it. Right, so that's now at 100 seconds sync. So that's back in sync. And then we want to take this off. I really want to finish my recovery package chance as well. But I also feel like wall regen, wall thorns need to go up. That's just so much to do. Yeah, econ equals progress. I was just joking with the... I didn't mean to come across as like I was angry at the damage. I was just saying I am EHP until EHP does no more. Then I will go hybrid. I will never be glass cannon because I'll be max defense. I suppose that's actually something that might help me as well. I didn't think about that. My dabs is actually worth investing in now because I have that like extra 1,000 defense absolute. That does also open up I'm rethinking everything that I've got sat in here. Tempted just to change. Although, what am I doing? I guess it's technically a Econ in a way. I need to look for certain things. Pre-ops is already maxed. I don't need to search for that. I was just thinking, this is my Econ slot, so I need to put an Econ in. So my kill per coin bonus should be in there. Hello. Hello, person. Olepsy, I want to say. Can you give some tips? I'm only in tier 1 and I can only reach wave 1200. I'm constantly investing in defense absolute. I've already finished coins and cash bonuses. Nice that you finished coins and cash bonus. Be careful in over investing in dabs, because defense absolute or dabs is great for tier 1, but then past that you will suddenly struggle. So make sure to invest in your health and health regen. Just bear in mind, well, yeah, where you are, health and health regen. Defense absolute is going to do amazing for tier 1. It's just once you progress past, you're going to have to look at pushing up your health and your actual defense percentage. There's a lot to do in the game when you go from like at tier 1. I would say you don't unlock modules till a little bit later on, but ignore them when you do unlock them. Focus on your cards. Get your main ones up to like level 6. And 4 million, nothing more. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's going to be slow progress. Just trying to think of. I mean, I've put out some videos of how I've progressed on my baby HP. They're definitely worth watching those. Yeah, make sure you get your 5 labs as quickly as you can, and keep lab speed in one of them until that's maxed. It does take a long time, but it's definitely worth it. Work on your econ. Your econ is going to push you the most. Definitely look at getting more cards. I know you're right at the beginning, but get that last lab first. If you're planning on playing this game for a long time, it's going to pay off getting the lab first. So get the lab, then start pushing your cards, and that's going to definitely propel you in the right direction. And my music stopped. I don't think there's anything that I can do, unfortunately, just to give me a little bit of an extra push. I am tempted to start saving to get that last spotlight and start pushing my spotlight up to. Should I go back into doing econ rather than pushing up that? No, I think I'm gonna stick with my smite plan rather than moving back over to econ fully. The main thing is I've got that sync again, and I almost. Oh no, I never changed it. I thought about changing it. We're gonna keep the stream going until my glass cannon has finished its tournament. We'll see if we can manage to get out of gold finally. Unfortunately, this is really a write-off. I'm just hoping I don't get knocked out of Legends. Imagine if I get knocked out of Legends today. That'll be hilarious. Yeah, because the way that you've chose to do it, Polepsy, it's gonna feel like you're not making any progress. Yeah, unfortunately, it was a really tough bracket for me. Yeah, so it's going to feel like you're not making much progress, but it's definitely worth having a look. You know what? I can actually check now, can't I? Tower.lol. Sorry, yeah. So it's definitely worth unlocking that lab for the long term, like the 5th lab slot. But once you've done that, your progress is going to start going much faster because you'll free up your gems. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, but like if you plan to continue playing, definitely focus on the lab slot first. Stop. I don't know what that was doing. I just pressed stop because I can. I want to have a look. So let's have a quick look. I need to scroll down to see this properly. So 361 waves was required. To go top 24, what's the worst? Worst case scenario, 193. Yeah, so I should be safe. I shouldn't get knocked out unless I've got a really bad bracket. There was a way to... Where's the plot graph? I think the plot graph's on this one, isn't it? Yeah. So if I grab my player ID... Grab my... The gems haven't gone up on all of them at the same time for some reason. Make sure you upgrade the game speed lab as here. Yeah, game speed is another really important one. Forgot about that. Ignore that disappearing. I just lost my tower.lol because I was an idiot. Right. That's not the thing that I was looking for. Is it? Live bracket analysis. I want just... Apparently it's not letting me change on any screen to go from here. Oh, there it goes, it's being slow. I'm looking for the plot graph. Thanks for telling me how many closed brackets. But I was looking for the plot graph to see. I think you have to go into virtual player, don't I? 4.5, yeah. That's good. You're making good progress with that. Because 5's the max. I really should put my tower into... You know what? Because I'm still in... Just whilst we're waiting for this anyway. Probably not going to do any better. Can it please... Tower.lol's not working very well, but I guess there's a lot of people using it, I'd assume. I'm going to move it over onto the other screen whilst this is going. Make sure I'm in the right place here. Excuse me. What's going on here? End round, yes. Retry. It didn't have my demon mode there. I just clicked on Rendama like a clever boy. Oh, I'm just wasting my time there. Let's go back up to 5 times. Oh wow, it's literally breaking. It wouldn't let me click on anything, I just had to refresh it. You've got to be careful, right? So recovery amount is this. It's for percentage of max health that each recovery package recovers. It's got nothing to do with health regen. I know it like that's kind of sounds obvious, but that's something that I kind of get confused with every so often. So I feel like other people might. It's completely separate to your. It's after you get interest in the utility thing. It's the packages in between waves. It's got nothing to do with normal health regen or anything like that. Hey Thor Odinson. How you doing? Right, found me. See my player page. Performance graph, I think, is where I want to be. I think I finally got to the graph that I've been trying to get onto the tower.lol. It's just been slow, but it's not loaded up yet, so... But I am in the right place. Got me. Nope, that's not the graph I was looking for. God damn it. Overview. Bracket comparison. Ayo. Got there. Eventually. Maybe. Not loading up. Is it? The fuck is that? No, that doesn't make sense at all. Yes, attack speed's going to be really helpful, whether you want to be a damage tower or not. See, I thought I'd found where I wanted to be, and then I've got this mess of... This makes no sense to me. Well, you can see that there's two people that were having fun with brokenness, and then it was fixed. Well, that opened up too, so I can go back to here. I want to keep paying attention, because if a fleet comes in that a commander, basically, I need to use nuke. So, the placement analysis. Just opening everything now. Till I find the right bit. Is it 35 or 45 that it comes in? I think it's 45 that it's supposed to come in. There we go. So it's live placement is where I want it to be. Try and get this. I'm not going to get this in the place where I kind of want it, am I? It's fine. I've got a couple of ways. So my worst case is actually quite high, 19th. I mean, yeah, so there is some worst cases. I mean, it's not finished yet, so it will drop down. But, like, there's some worst cases where I would have actually gone back down out of Legends. A best case... Oh, my God. Imagine joining at this time. Best case scenario, 9th. Apparently, I should join at midnight. Apparently. Imagine being in that bracket. Like, what? I got 223 waves. Placing 9th, that would be insane. Because what? That's 6 keys? That would be double my amount of keys. So 90 waves will be my second one, but I'm probably going to end up using second wind before then. At least I'm back at a point where I can start working my econ again, right? It'll take a while to get it back to where it needs to be, but at least I'm heading in the right direction. Wasn't bad. See, there's so many things that I need to research. I feel like we need a 6th lab slot or a labs queue sort of thing. Where do I usually farm? Depends. So during the day I farm tier 16. Overnight I farm tier 15. Currently earning so much less than I used to. My tier 16 farming isn't guaranteed though. There'll be times where I'll die like 1,200 waves, and that'll just be because I had bad luck, really. Didn't get the right perks. Me just getting my golden bot back into the sink, my golden bot back into the sink is going to really help. No, I don't play on BlueStacks because I don't like having. Basically, I play other games. Like right now, I've got Black Desert running in the background whilst I'm streaming, and the only reason that I'm able to do that is because I use cloud phones rather than a emulator. So the difference is the cloud phone. I could literally just close this right now and then come back to it. In fact, right, what I'll do is I'll completely close that phone down, and then I will reopen, and once it loads, it'll take a moment. This is where it won't connect with it. Got to be careful when doing this to try and get back to the right size. Just trying to prove a point, isn't it? Like, you can't do that. I think it's just bugged. I'll reopen it again. There we go. So it continued going the whole time when I had it closed, so it wasn't running on my PC, but it was still running on the cloud phone. So that way I can actually basically look. That would have been nice if that survived 3 waves before doing that, just in case it was the... Like, if I get a commander in now, I'll be pissed. But yeah, so I use... In the center one, I'm using LD Cloud because I bought it for a year. And then these outer 2 are Ugphone, which I believe the link is in the description. Ugphone is a case of I actually have basically an affiliate link for them. So I earn a little bit back if you use Ugphone. So it just helps me out. Supports my content a little bit. Did it skip wave 90? I didn't see a commander or anything come in there. That was weird. I want to leave on all night and earn money. So, no. Okay, the commander just came in 95 instead. Goodbye. It had to be a commander as well, didn't it? So... Oh, it comes in at 45 to start with, and then it's 50, like every 50 after, isn't it? Right. But yeah, so technically there is, but don't worry about, like, don't worry about being able to run it when it ends. That is a very late game thing. I would show you it, but I would have to go out of my run to show it off. So basically, it's from the vault, which costs keys, which you have to be getting pretty high in Legends to be getting keys consistently, enough to even get to that. Why am I taking so much damage? Am I going to have to pop Demon Mode already? I say, why am I taking so much damage? I am at like 103. So all you can really do is choose to run a very low tier run overnight. So that it goes for long enough till you wake up. Like for me, I run 1 tier lower because it gives me an extra 2 hours for the run, which just kind of works out correct timing for me. And then Unsainted Tower, any loss of coin or instability with other issues? Not really. So yes and no. I didn't really notice any loss of coin from doing this, but I moved over fairly early on, so any loss of coin compared to using my normal phone, I've not noticed. The great thing about using these is I can log in to this from my phone, I can log in from a PC, I can log in from a laptop or from an iPad. It's just always running in the background. It's not like heating up or costing me electric, right? I would not advise running BlueStacks with a macro. You could get banned from the game. So I'd say avoid using a macro. Just try and time your runs so that they last overnight is the best option until you can get through the vault with keys, which will be very much late game. Like, I haven't got there yet. And I've been playing for a couple of years, but then I did take a bit off. You've been using it for more than a year? I still wouldn't advise it because it is a bannable offense. You may have been lucky, but macros are technically bannable offense. Hey Gail, how are you doing today? Yeah, as for other issues with using a cloud phone, I wouldn't really call them issues. I'd call them niggles. Sometimes you might have issue with the software like not opening up properly, but like the game's still going to be running, just you can't access it a little bit. And I freaking missed. I could have got up to what? Oh well. This is the danger of talking. Right, so what did you do, Gail? What did you do? Yes, so I think so. It's like, I know I shouldn't say this considering I'm basically being paid to advertise UG Phone, but I much prefer LD Cloud. UG Phone works great. It runs the game. As you can see, it has like these little stutters. But it's just quality of life. So LD Cloud costs more in general anyway. UG Phone is a cheaper option. So there's that to keep in mind. But LD Phone just runs smoother. So if I have, in fact, right. So if I have my phone running, I'm gonna. It's a bit early to start my night run, but oh well. If I'm on my PC and on my phone, so I'm just gonna quickly go over and log in on my phone as well. So this works fine. Like if I change things, it will change on both. So that was hard to see, not gonna lie. If I go there, see it changes on both, and I can do the same. So I changed it on my phone. I didn't click anything here, and just to confirm that I'm doing this on my phone, like my mouse is over the other one. So you can kind of dual control. You can't do that on UG Phone. It goes a bit weird. But also, if you're away from your PC, for example, and these disconnect to save power, right? And you enter it on your phone, and then you come back to your PC, you'll be able to reconnect on LD Cloud, no problem. But UG Phone, you'll have to close it and reopen it. It won't reconnect. So there's just like little niggle things, really. Also, LD's much more customizable. LD has a pin, but I can put it over the top. And like if I click on that, it's not going to come in front. Then if I turn that off, that'll go back in front again, no problem. That's a really nice feature for me, especially for like doing videos. You don't get that on UG Phone whatsoever. But you can also put it like in front of a game when you're playing on sort of a game. Like you can, let's say you're playing. I was just gonna say Black Desert, for example, but like you're playing a shooter or something, you can literally just pin it up in the top corner, have your game, and then quickly like click on things when they come up. So it's useful to have it as that little feature for reasons like that. As long as you can get a good server as well. I can't actually maximize this back up to the right size now, I just realized. Because I actually have a way of setting it higher resolution than it's supposed to be, so I'll have to reopen it to get that higher resolution. And there we go. So that fits in there better. Yeah, I would actually recommend LD Phone, LD Cloud, sorry, over UG Phone, even though UG Phone are paying me to advertise. Yeah. LD seems good. Once my gaming phone breaks, I'll look into it. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely great. I mean, just having these, my computer barely runs much like hotter than normal having these open because obviously these aren't being run on my computer. My phone, I can just check it every so often. I don't have to have my phone open all the time, which again is a great thing. So then I'm just trying to catch up on comments. The kid would probably have to drink coffee in order to stay up. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I have my own coffee machine, so like I make my own coffee. Like I say, I grind and make my own espressos. So definitely, I don't have that sort of issue. I'm not saying I'd advise to buy a coffee machine, but it's definitely better, healthier coffee for you if you were to do that. How much did I pay for 1 year sub, if you don't mind me asking? Good question. I bought it a couple of months ago. I'm pretty sure it was on sale at the time. Try to have a look. Is there a way to see my old orders? I think it's broken because it's telling me I paid nothing. I know I did not pay nothing. Just because like it's got there, you can see it, order ID and stuff. Probably shouldn't have showed you the ID, but it's saying I paid 0. I did not pay 0. I want to say I paid. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I paid $80. Currently it's at $90, but I'm pretty sure it had like a sale on for a little bit extra. But then that's for a whole year, so in my opinion, it's worth it. I'm surprised I'm still going on this one. So this one was at 4th, was it? Tied 4th? Going into the wrong. I wish it was the £0. That would have been amazing. Yeah, so this is already back down to where it should be, like 19th. No, so the NL is just the server that it's on because that's the closest one in Europe. I'm actually from good old Britain. I don't know whether to say Britain or England or UK or whatever. Or Great Britain. No, I'm from the UK. I just use the North. My brain broke it down to North, and then I was like, what's the hell? Netherlands is the closest server to where I am. Yeah, so from the UK. An AI said that it knows of a player who's played since August 28th, 2025. I mean, that bugs me because one of my accounts is from August 28, 25. Was it this one that was August, or was it my glass cannon? My glass cannon. Glass cannon is 28th of August, isn't it? 2025. My main account is November 23rd, 2023. Oh, hang on. What's that? Oh, that would have been a nice coincidence, but unfortunately not. It's pretty reasonable when you think about it, right? For the convenience, because it's always running. You don't have to have anything open. Like, you're probably paying the same. Well, probably a bit more expensive than paying electricity in your house, but also there's no maintenance on a phone or anything like that. Still have to buy cards. Oh, nice. So that's leveled up. Extra orbs has gone up. The 2 level ups there, that's pretty good. And then that also gave me the extra. There we go. Still going pretty good. They're correct. That's correct. My econ should be pretty good tonight. This should be one of the best runs I've had in a week. Yeah, I already answered that one. Amazon Alexa turned 11 years old when you made an EHP tower. Really? Wait, when I made an EHP? Wait. I'm Confucian. Amazon Alexa can't be. You make me check now. November the 6th, 2014. So yeah, this is Alexa. Damn. I didn't realize Alexa was so old. To be fair, my birth year starts with 19, so I am so old. What am I doing? Playing my farming run on. I know Siri's older than Alexa. I didn't realize Alexa was that old. How long? Apparently, Siri was released February 2010, but doesn't give an exact date. I know. Oh, that's Google got that wrong. So it's October the 14th, 2011. It was first introduced during an event on October the 4th, 2011, having been acquired by the company April 2010. So it might be earlier than 2010 technically, because they acquired it. It may have been called something else beforehand though. You sent me down a rabbit hole. I'm going to research that later. Yeah, we're just waiting for our glass cannon to end its run, but it's looking questionable. Might be soon actually, because that just tore. Still not top 4 though. This week I don't have any tower reviews to do just yet. We'll see. But I'll be doing an update on my glass cannon and baby EHP. So in theory, you guys should get the updates this week for this at least. My day off during the week is Thursday, so I'll have to figure out when I'm going to record these videos before that. I mean, you say glass cannon better than EHP, right? I mean, my glass cannon is lasting longer than my main EHP, right? Obviously different tournament levels, but if you're comparing my baby EHP to my glass cannon, you've got to remember this is 2 months older. So if we have a look stats wise, so coins earned 39 billion. That's 11 billion. So this is 3 times higher coin earned, and I actually think my glass cannon is still doing better. But then I feel like the ultimate weapon pull was technically better there as well. So the EHP and glass cannon is just going to be an update on like the progress for the week. There's not going to be like full-on build videos. I don't really do build videos. I would, but I feel like everyone else has done them to death, so there's no point. I just do lazy builds anyway. So like my glass cannon is a set it and forget it as well. I just kind of do my damage upgrades. I do have perma poison swamp, and I also have chain lightning, obviously. So I could technically do a build video for my early game glass cannon because I don't think there's that many. That might be a good idea actually. And then this is just a normal blender. But it's definitely not worth doing that. So it's just literally an update to let you know how these two accounts are going because there's not really much changed, I'm not gonna lie, but they've definitely got better than apparently a month ago. It's been like almost a month since my last video on them, and I said I was gonna do them bi-weekly. That just didn't happen. And then I've still got to finish my workshop upgrade series as well. I've got plenty to get through, but I also need to be planning some videos to make. So not yet, but shortly I'll be going away for 3 weeks. So I've got to try and make sure I've got content that's coming out for those 3 weeks rather than just nothing. I don't want to just have like my account die for 3 weeks and then start uploading again. I won't be able to stream whilst I'm out there, unfortunately. But if I can at least get some videos to be released whilst I'm out there, at least there's still some content for you guys. Am I going to get my energy shield back again? That is a point I was going to double check as well. So, cards are below ultimate weapons, aren't they? 39 billion, so that's like my lifetime coins. Good to know. I'm going to research that on here actually now. It does use second wind. There's been quite a few increases here, to be fair. It's up to 11 cards. I've been really pushing getting extra cards on my glass cannon, which has been helping. It's holidays. I wish my work would send me away to do stuff. No. Yeah, I've got a 3-week holiday planned going to Philippines to visit my wife's family. Well, not just visit a family, obviously going to have a full-on holiday whilst we're there. What will you about workshop enhancements, or will it be something else? Or can't wait to see them. I haven't actually invested in my. It's a good point, actually. Thank you for reminding me of that. Don't think I have enough. I should just really search for labs, shouldn't I? 4.9 billion. Ridiculous. I know I still don't have the thing for that, but I am trying to go back down to 2 towers because 3 towers is just such, like, it's a stretch. So I'm just trying to get this to catch up to where my main tower started. Thank you. I will try my best to enjoy. Well, I say I'll try my best. I don't have to try my best. Like, having locals being your guide, it's great, but also like it's safer to be there with people that like are from there. I'm not saying that the Philippines is dangerous, just it is, but it is if you're basically a foreigner like I am. Like, I'm the sort of person that likes to go walk around in nature and stuff, like out in the boonies. Enhancements for HP. Should really research Golden Tower. That's kind of an added HP. I mean, as you can see, I pressed the complete wrong thing. As you can see, my Golden Tower duration is going. I am researching into my Golden Tower right now. I've got 1 billion coins left over on here right now, which I should have really spent before running in my tournament, but hey. I am full on investing in econ here, and yeah, the baby does need to also invest in econ. But I was saving up to see. Yeah, I can actually have a quick look. I can't look now, but I can look at what the next one's going to be. So yeah, my wife's from the Philippines. She's actually a teacher. Well, she used to be a teacher for basically teaching English for foreign speaking. Basically, English is not this first language. So that's how I met her. Not that I don't know English, just like she's basically a family. Half a family lives in the UK, and then half a family lives in the Philippines. But she basically, so she was teaching in Spain just before I met her. She came back because of a family crisis thing, basically, and that's when I met her. So her mum's a nurse in the UK. That was so weird. Like I looked because the way I moved my mouse across, and then I stopped my mouse like just here, and then a basic enemy went in. It kind of looked like I somehow spawned the basic enemy. Weird thing, the way my brain works. Nah, it's fine. I don't mind sharing as long as I don't dox myself. I'm completely happy to share. I am actually shocked at how well my glass cannon is doing. I feel like glass cannon is actually very underrated early game. I have actually made it into the top 4 so far now. I think I'm going to die against this boss though. I might have not used my second wind, have I? So I will die against the next boss. Did that just come up straight away? Oh no, that has been used against this boss, right? I know what I'm talking about. I thought the boss hadn't spawned for some reason. This is where you need to pay attention to what's going on all 3 screens at once. But I guess with tournaments, right, glass cannon is going to do better a lot of the time anyway, because my tournaments are just a write-off right now with my EHP. I didn't realize how quickly my baby EHP tower is actually catching up to my glass cannon in econ. So what, I'm earning 2 million per hour there, really. I was earning much more, but I kind of moved to doing tier 2s. So I earn a bit less, but what's this at? 6 million per hour? It should be pulling away, but I was catching up. Mine, to be fair, I was running it a bit different beforehand. Oh. I'll actually have a look. Boss ultimate, so they've got extra health, so it should make it more difficult. Orb resistance. I don't have orbs on anyway, so we're all good. Oh, actually, that's also something which I'll go over now. It's in here. I finally managed to hit 4,500 waves on tier 1 on my glass cannon. It might be worth me running some tier 2 runs on there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Glass cannon generally is better overall, but I mean I think it's because the niche I'm in. I actually see mostly EHP videos whenever I look for the tower. I barely ever see any glass cannon videos. But I think that's because YouTube understands that my niche is EHP, so that's what I see. When I think about it, there's like Bonzos, Tags, Spartan, Greenie. Yeah, there's quite a few that are glass cannon. I just didn't really think about them. But exactly. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? And it's why I've started emphasizing it more in my. Yeah, I'm already going to be doing so much better. 38 billion per minute. Yeah, so I emphasize in my review videos, like, play how's fun to you. Like, this is my advice, but whatever you find fun. Bonzos and Tags blocked you. Oh, and then there's Zeridin as well. He's glass cannon as well, isn't he? On most of his towers. Why did Tags and Bonzos block you? That kind of sucks. Generally, I get along with all the other content creators because obviously suicide to not get along with them. But there's one that made a video which really, like, I don't know. I just didn't agree. Like, I get that they thought they were being funny, but it's not funny. Like, it ruins people's trust in you as a content creator. So what if you complain? Like, I know you weren't complaining. I mean, you said you assumed. I feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like you're neurodivergent. And because I'm neurodivergent, it doesn't bother me. But, like, I have no problem with people, even if people were to complain in my chat, I have no problem with them doing that. That's their right. Like, people leaving comments on my videos, as long as it's not like profanity or racism or anything like that, I'm completely happy for people to like complain at advice that I give and stuff like that. Oh, Ryan, I forgot about Ryan as well. I haven't watched any of his content for a while. Do need to get back into that. He said he didn't have enough negative energy. That is a bit of a dick move. Like, you do not have to fight fire with fire. Like, if someone is complaining at you, okay, good for them. Ah, ended 5th. That sucks. Thought I actually managed to finally get out of gold. I am tempted, but I need to double check to see where's best for me to invest. Probably my golden tower, right? I need the other ones as well, though, to be fair. Choices. Heck it, I'm just going to upgrade some duration and bonus. Help with my econ a bit. I am going to do an overnight tier 2 run, see how it goes. Just for a ballpark figure for if I was to do it whilst actually active. I'll get some econ this way. It helps out multiple ways, technically. Don't care about getting any more of that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, as a content creator, in my opinion, you need to be very more open. Like, yeah, you don't want your chat to get fully negative and like have arguments. You never want arguments in your chat between people. Like, obviously ban people that are toxic. I think that's the best way of explaining it, rather than saying about like, so if someone's complaining or disagreeing with you, that's fine. It's their choice. But if someone's being toxic, then that's when it has to be dealt with. I feel like you've never been toxic at all, Gale, so don't let it bother you. Yeah, no, but yeah, going back to Ryan, I actually really enjoyed watching his content a couple of months ago. That's how long ago it's been since I've really had time to watch others' content. And I know there's plenty of other content creators that relate to me, like having time to watch other content creators' content. It gets difficult. But yeah, I'll definitely check out Ryan again. It's been a while. And he does make good content. See, from my experience, as I said, Gale, like I feel like I just feel like you're blunt. That's all it is. And it rubs some people the wrong way when people are being blunt. Like it's not a negative thing. It's just a case of like it's just the way that you type, I think. Yeah, honestly, just don't let it bother you. Unless, like, as I said, unless you're like toxic towards the community, I won't be blocking anyone. Full stop. I think being able to share your opinion is very important, and giving other people advice or disagreeing with advice other people have given again is important. But anyway, I have finished all my tournament runs for today. Only my glass cannon actually did well, so still didn't do as well as I'd hoped. I'd hoped to finally get rank 4. So unfortunately, that is today's tournaments. Didn't go well, but that just leaves us room for improvement for next week, right? Hopefully, I will do better with not only my tournament. I am getting very close to being at 25th. I'm hoping I'm not going to get knocked out. I think I'm fine here, but we'll see. If I get knocked out, it's just because I had a really bad tier. And then my econ is definitely going to be going up. Because what? So I know I ended it early. I'll just delete this because it'll annoy me. I ended this one early, so we'll ignore that. So 62 trillion per hour is what we're looking for. And we're already at 2 trillion per hour at wave 300. So looking promising. Yeah, I'll speak to you next week. Thank you for checking in. I'll just quickly read the last couple of things from you, Gale, and then I'll end this up. They ended up telling her on Monday that she wouldn't understand because I didn't think she knew that YouTuber. Then she nodded her head. There. Right, anyway. So yeah, thank you for all checking in. I always love the support, and I'll see yous. So I haven't got a video recorded for releasing on Monday, I don't think. So I probably won't get a video out Monday. I'll try my best to record one on the morning, but no guarantee. And then I'll do my normal upload schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'll also stream the next tournament. So I'll try and stream on Wednesday. I might start making it so Wednesday I don't release a video, I just do my stream, if I can try and get more consistent with streaming my tournaments. Yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.